Alright guys, what's good? This video is, oh god, it's so long ago. I hate that. I hate waiting until like the year's over before I put a video out there. It doesn't really make sense to put the feed out there, but I just want to get out there anyway. It's like so long ago. Alright, you look at the CRs in the group, and you look at the content we're doing, and keep this in mind. It's now 2016. Halloween event has been out for about 2 weeks now, so yeah. No, October 15th, right? Anyway, so, yeah. Anyway, guys, this is Darkblade X of Dark Forces, aka Black Hawk Division Leader for DCUO. What's good? Today we're doing a defeat known as Antique Drone Show. Collect 54 vases in the outer room of Drone of the Dead. Now, this can be done in the regular or the elite, it doesn't matter. I suggest for an easier run if you're low level, which is all I'm worried about. I'm worried about people who come in here at CR, you know, just queue up. So at max, you're 116. I suggest doing this in regular and not elite. For those of you who are higher level, it doesn't really matter what you're doing, and you're probably going to beast it anyway. Anyway, I'm going to show you some really good spots right now to find vases. Now keep this in mind, vases can be in any nook or cranny, but first, what does a vase look like so you know what it looks like? Well, there's one right there. Alright. That wasn't really a good picture of it. Yep, there goes the feet right there. There is one right there too as well. And the vases look just like that. Some are actually bigger, which I'll be showing you later on in the video too. Okay, so there's a number of places to look. I just passed one. I don't know why I didn't check. Yeah, this is a voiceover, so just so you guys know. I don't know why I didn't look at that. Alright. Now, there are some vases that are going to be actually in the fire. Just like that one, actually. I suggest having your tank or a DPS come down here. Now, only have your tank come down here if you have 2 tanks. Your tank can draw up his shield, which means that even if he gets attacked, it doesn't interrupt him from grabbing the vases. So he can still pick them up without worrying about getting interrupted, and it's good to go. A DPS can pretty much just burn any ad that comes at him. So regular, at level, I say have a tank or DPS do it. If you're doing elite, well, and you're at level, I don't think you should be doing that, frankly, but it's up to you. I'm going to suggest that you actually don't need to have one of your tanks down there. You need to have your tanks up top, so I'm going to say DPS. And good luck. Anyway. Back here too, in all 4 corners, north, south, east, and west, remember to keep checking back there because they do pop up. You're pretty much checking out every nook and cranny. Right, help this guy out, at least get one of them out the way. There we go. Remember, as you can see, I'm turning my camera around constantly as I go through these hallways, because you need to check every nook and cranny. There we go. See, I almost would have passed that up if I wasn't checking. Now, like I said, vases come in different shapes and sizes, but it's really just 2 sizes. There's the small, thin, and then there's the big. We're talking like, looks like an urn. Not like a really huge urn, but it looks like an urn because of how big it is. Now remember, like I just skipped it, I don't know why, but you're supposed to go back there and check too. Check everywhere, nook and cranny for anywhere. Even check the fires like you saw earlier, there was one there. Turn your camera around. Don't be afraid to turn your camera around as you walk through here, because you really need to see everything in here. You see what I'm doing? You see every nook and cranny if you're looking for a vase. I see, let's check over here. There we go, there is the big vase right there. So now you know what the vases look like, and now you know where to find them. So check every nook and cranny when you're down here. Really, every nook and cranny. Now, per raid, there's about 6 to 8 vases. They won't all pop up at the same time, keep that in mind. So, instead of making like 1 trip around, make 2. You should have them all by then. You shouldn't need a 3rd one. Make about 1 trip or 2 trips around. If you're by yourself. If you have another person with you, then that's still just make 1 or 2 trips around. Any more than that, you should be good with just the 1 trip around, because everybody should be able to grab something. Once again, at level, I suggest having your tank do it, because he can block out stuff, or a DPS, because he can just burn ads. If you're trying to get this feat in elite, which you can get, but it's kind of like, why would you want to sacrifice somebody? Or sacrifice the team to get this feat in the elite when you need to be doing other things. Anyway. So, once again, what you need to do is just turn your camera, pan around, make sure you get everything in here. Check every nook and cranny. And once again, per run, you can get 6 to 8 vases. And as I said earlier, you need 54, so it's going to be at least, if that's saying that you get 6 every time, keep that in mind. Some people can't find that many, some people only find like 4. And I always find at least 6, maybe more. I've never found more than 8, but I've always found 6. So if I go in here, that's at least 9 times before I get the feat, starting from scratch. Which isn't that bad, it's actually pretty easy. You can just farm this in a day, really, if you want. Less than a day, really. You can farm this in, like... You might be able to do a couple runs real fast, real simple with the right crew. And this is at level I'm talking about. I'm not talking about high level. You should be able to get this in a few hours. Just farming this constantly. Get you a nice crew together and just farm it. Alright, so that's how you get to defeat Antique DroneShow. It's real easy, you just have to have the patience to do it. Now also, what I suggest too is what you see me do right now. I'm making like a one more trip around, making sure I grab everything. If nothing else pops up, that means we're good. So yeah, making my trip around, we are good. We're going back up top. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching this video. This is Darkblade X of Dark Enforcers, aka Black Hawk, Division Leader for DCUO. Yeah, dang. I mean, Dark Enforcers, Darkness Rises.